Okay. Let's refresh that. See if things are good. See if things are good. That looks freaking fantastic. Let me make sure YouTube's up to snuff. Let me see. See if things are good. See if things are good. That looks freaking fantastic. Okay. Let me make sure YouTube's up to. Cool. Nice. Okay, so welcome everyone. Yes, more deadlock. Who could have guessed? But basically what we're doing today is something peculiar. We're doing something very interesting here. 50-second cooldown Mina. Yes, 50 seconds. I know. So I was just sitting myself and I said, you know, after the patch update, I feel like Mina has her ult a lot. And I mean a lot. Not just like, wow, you know, that's a low cooldown. It's like every 5 seconds she's just spamming me with bats. So I was like, how low is the cooldown now on this character? I was, Well, I'll tell you how low. If you upgrade it just to tier 3, and you get freaking impressed, or I mean, impress. Yes, it is impressive, the cooldown, but no, it's compressed cooldown. I mean, look, we'll upgrade this twice, put it on it. It's at a 58-second cooldown. Just with 3 ability points and compressed cooldown, 1600 soul item. It's already at 58 seconds. I swear some other abilities on other characters that are not ultimate are 58-second cooldowns when they first start out. So that's insane. That's crazy. Because that is the bare minimum. Because if you get transcendent cooldown, it's 53, which, you know, 5 seconds, sure. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's pretty good. It's real nasty though, and this is what I really want to try. Is I want to exclusively farm Sinner Sacrifices and Golden Statue machines. Or not machines, buffs. Sinner Sacrifices are the shit. But anyways, I want to farm as many little stat boosts that I can. So I can hopefully get like a ton of ability cooldown. And I know there was a Zera video a little bit ago where he did a greedy goblin Ivy sort of video, and essentially what it boiled down to is that by doing jungling, box farming, laning, like just pure blitz, like farming focus, I think, and golden statue buffs, just for cooldown, not including all the other insane stats, I think he was able to get generally between 15 and 20% extra ability cooldown per game. That's crazy. Because, like, I think it's possible. If we farm Sinner Sacrifices and Golden Statue buffs well enough, and we somehow luck out with a casting buff being available for the taking, we're going to have a 30-second ult cooldown. I think that is possible. I am fairly sure that a 30-second Mina ult cooldown, if you get enough golden statue buffs and casting buff, is possible. That is the ultimate goal, is getting it to 30 seconds. Now, I will say, to be completely honest with you, I don't know if it's worth doing anything more than 45. I mean, I was thinking, I don't know. What do you think? I was thinking, but I want to know what you think. The 45-second cooldown in Diviner's Kevlar. We already have an ult that's 53-second cooldown. And by just other means, sacrifices, golden statue buffs, whatever, it's already going to get to 45. I guarantee you, by the end of the game, if we actually even lightly prioritize jungling. So I'm kind of like, is it worth going lower? You know what I mean? Because I feel like doing this whole ult build, if you're not getting Diviner's Kevlar, I feel like you're you're stupid, you know? But I think for me, the way I've prioritized this build is first debuffing. Like, I've got some movement, I've got some spirit, a little bit of cooldown, but debuffing for Mystic and Slowing Hex, and then a little bit more cooldown with Enchanter's Emblem as well, too. And then some other just, like, this will help bites to do more damage, and this helps to secure kills, whatever. Stuff like that. But as far as endgame things going, I feel like Spirit Burn is the most necessary one, because her ult is so insane for shredding objectives. I mean, if I get to this point and have Spirit Burn, I should be able to delete Guardians, Walkers, Mid-Boss, Shrine, anything, Patron, gone. Just delete it. It's out of the game. And I think that takes priority over 1K barrier. You know what I mean? I think it takes priority over that. What I'm debating about is if you're in that endgame scenario anyways, would it be really advantageous to upgrade Slowing Hex into Vortex Web, considering what Mina's ult is, and that is a circular radius. And this is a circular radius trapper, essentially. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth it to get the 1K barrier for 15 seconds, or it would be better just to go with Vortex Web and be able to really secure kills and in fact kill a lot of people. So that's the only problem, is I feel like it would be like a crying shame if we didn't use Diviner's Kevlar, considering that our cooldown of our ult could match Diviner's Kevlar like perfectly. And so we get that spirit power, we get that barrier, it's insane. But I'm like, is the utility of Vortex Web worth the priority? Because I think what I would do is I would definitely get Spirit Burn and then maybe get Vortex or Diviners, but if not Diviners and Vortex, then going back to Diviner's Kevlar. I just think it would be absurd not to get it. 1,000 barrier on a character like Mina? Are you kidding me? Because the thing is, Diviner's Kevlar, it doesn't scale, like, the barrier doesn't have any scaling at all. There's no scaling on the barrier. So you being an Abrams and having Diviner's Kevlar versus you being Mina and having Diviner's Kevlar, I mean, the difference is apparent. Mina's only, she starts out with, what, 650 health? Even, like, late game, I don't even think Mina's doing that much health numbers. This doubles your health with your ult. Are you kidding? For a glass cannon like Mina, this is insanity. So that's why I'm like, is it worth getting Vortex Web over it? Not that you have to, right? That you run out of slots. It's just a matter of, hey, this is 6.4K. This is chunky. This is chunky, it's big. It's fat. So I don't know. I do know Spirit Burn is the necessity, though. With the way it works on objectives and the way you can constantly proc it, I think rushing Spirit Burn is definitely the best idea. I would even argue that the cooldown increase you get from Compress to Transcendent might not actually be worth it at all. You know? Because Slowing Hex without Transcendent cooldown, Slowing Hex has a 30-second cooldown, and your ult is not, you're not going to be able to use it on pace when you get Transcendent for the item cooldown reduction, not ability cooldown reduction. And so I'm just like looking at the items that need cooldown, and one, I don't know if I like this, but Tank Buster and Quicksilver Reload, they're not affected by cooldown reduction. They still have the same charge up time. I'm pretty certain that this passive with Transcendent cooldown does not decrease at all. It's still 14 to charge to full, 18 to charge to full for both of these, which I don't like at all. So to me, I'm thinking to myself, what's actually the point of getting Transcendent cooldown? Now looking at it, I think Superior would be worth it, but I don't know if Transcendent would be worth it. You know? I don't know if it'd be worth it, because there's just not much that would actually be that important. That's so true. I don't know if you need Transcendent, and that would save 3,200 souls. Because I think Superior is definitely worth it. Because, you know, you want that on your, like, your Rake, your Retreat, Love Bite, stuff like that. Yeah, you want cooldown. Because that goes from 7 seconds Love Bites to 5.25. That's a world of a difference. Even Rake, what, 10 to 7. Yeah. So Superior cooldown's worth it. Okay. See, this is the optimization you need to do to achieve greatness. And if you're not doing it, then you're missing out. So I think we're gonna yeet Transcendent cooldown out, because genuinely and unironically, there's no reason to have it. There's no reason to have Transcendent cooldown in this build. There's no reason. Like, the only thing really affected by it is slowing Hex and Spirit Burn. And that is like, okay. It's kind of like, okay. I mean, Vortex Web kind of has a long cooldown, but it's not going to be any longer than our ult, you know? So, I mean, we just save it for our ult. We'll have it ready when our ult's ready. We use it then. Why would we use it any? We don't need it for more. It's fine. We don't need it more. We don't, like, it's ult and Vortex. So that's big, though. That was big. That was a really good optimization to decrease the soul cost of this build by 3,200. Also, I thought Arcane Surge was going to be pretty good, because I mean, this is insane. I think Arcane Surge and Kinetic Dash are literally the best 1,600 items in the game. It's not even close. I would say the only thing that maybe rivals it is potentially Battle Vest and Enchanter's Emblem. Like, or actually really just Battle Vest, because Enchanter's doesn't do as much. Just say Battle Vest. Nah, I actually really do think Arcane Surge and Kinetic Dash are the best 1,600s in the game. They're absurd. They're so good. They're so good. I mean, this is crazy. 15 Spirit Power? Are you kidding me? 15? I mean, I'm thinking this in the sense of my ult, you know? Getting 15 Spirit Power on your ult is crazy, especially early. This is the third thing I buy. The third thing. This is when I'm at 2.4k souls, and I just got 15 Spirit Power? I mean, if we look at Spirit investments, it literally, it takes until, well, 2.4 to get 15 Spirit Power from your investments. So, in the same way that you have just bought to Arcane, or once you buy Mystic, because it'll take, because that's if you have cooldown. Actually, wait. So, that's one tick, but Arcane Surge counts as 2, because it converts it into Spirit. That's interesting. I never thought about that. Don't mind the blood on that. But yeah. Gently used. So that's crazy though, because it takes to Mystic Burst on your investments to get that plus 15. So it's like you already like have another 2.4k. You know what I mean? Like in that sense. And this is actually one of the best scaling ones, like proportionally for soul to investment increases. As far as the ratios, that's one of the best ones. I think it's like the third one, the fifth one, and then I think like the 8th or something like that is the best ratios for how many souls it takes to get the power increase. I'm pretty sure, not confident though. But anyway, so that's why I get it, because there's really no point. I mean, the range is like lightly useful. I learned that the range does not affect the cone radius or like how big the bats are or anything. The only thing it does is allow the cone of your ult to project further, which doesn't even help, because the farther you are, the less the bats track and hit anyways. It's very counterintuitive. I don't like it at all. So range is useless for your ult as Mina. I mean, you're gonna be on top of the person you want to ult anyways if you're playing your ultimate right. You're not trying to do it across the map. But so the Spirit Power though is huge for that. It's very, very good. Early on, insane. Gonna drastically increase the DPS. Because I'm pretty sure, here, we can test it out. So this is with Arcane Surge, and this is testing it on this Abrams. Yeah, okay, great. We'll leave it as that.
This is where you die.
So, didn't kill him. 708 damage, though, is what we were looking at there with Arcane
Great.
Surge.
Now I'm gonna have to get this dry cleaned.
Here. Okay, 708. We get 2 more bats, so it's gonna be like a tad more than what it should be. But
Manhattan is my feeding ground.
Do you see that? Did you see that number difference? And we had 2 more bats as well.
yeah. Yeah. What? What? We got like an extra 200 damage for a plus 15 spirit power. 200 damage on our ult. Ooh, brother. Ew. That's crazy. So that's huge. That frankly is absurd. That is really, really good. I think it is probably one of the best, and even kinetic dash is insane. 30% fire rate, and even some temporary ammo. Why, bro? 30% fire rate. Like, literally, it's a better Swift Striker. I mean, it's like almost comparable to like Burst Fire, if anything, for the fire rate that you get, which is so absurd. Because this is half the price. So, I don't know. I mean, the only thing about Mina is that you have to be really intentional to dash jump with her. Because with using, like, Sanguine Retreat and, like, other movement, etc., of just playing the game, I don't find myself on the ground dash jumping after people. I find myself up in the air, like, wall bouncing and stuff. And so I don't dash jump a lot, and it's kind of unfortunate because these are so strong. They're so strong. But what was I gonna say? Let me think. Let me gather my thoughts. So anyways, Arcane Surge is really good. It's an insane, it is an actually diabolical power increase to do 200 like something more damage for a 1600 item, and you get stamina and such. Yeah, obviously you want that. So anyways, that's really good. I just want to point it out. I just wanted to point out the potency of that item. It's really, really good. Kinetic Dash and Arcane Surge are kind of absurd items. I think you really should include it on every single person that you play. I think you really should. But okay. I actually don't know if I have Kinetic Dash on my Drifter build. And I don't think does Arcane Surge work with Victor at all with his aura? Like, the only thing that I can think about is, that I actually kind of want to test. Because I don't think his aura would proc it. Maybe it does. We'll see. But anyway, so that's really, really potent. It's very good. And then we have these debuffing things. But yeah, so as far as optimizing goes, yeah, I don't think we need Transcendent cooldown. And I think we want to rush Spirit Burn as fast as humanly possible. And like a sensible fashion, you know? And a sensible fashion, I guess. And I don't know if Enduring Speed is like super needed, to be honest. I mean, we have stamina. I don't know. Like, what's the difference if I just kind of like run around versus
the old New York tuxedo?
I mean, it's nice. It's a nice little pep in your step for 1600. Yeah, and you get the slow resist, which you definitely want because, you know, Mina's soft. She's real soft. Yeah, I think this is good. I think I like this build. We optimized it a little bit better, and I think rushing Spirit Burn as fast as possible is the right thing to do. I mean, how this shouldn't cost too much, should it? Okay, so it costs 24.8 to actually buy Spirit Burn, but it's 18.4k without it. I think that's pretty fair. I mean, I would say walkers, when starting to push those, I'm like, maybe 11 to 13K. It's like when really that stuff starts going on. Like 11 to 13K. I just heard a little Bluetooth disconnect. I think we're fine. But so this is kind of like late state, like I don't know, especially to buy Spirit Burn itself, 24.8.
My kid says all the mistakes
I don't know, is it worth it to like, cause how necessary, what is genuinely unironically necessary where we're like, this we have to buy if we want to use this build. If we don't buy this in our build, our ulting build, we're throwing the game. What is true, like pinpoint truly necessary or is so valuable that we can't pass up? I would say monster rounds, definitely. I mean, I think this is the best 800 in the game. There's no question about it. I do not know why. It does so much. The fact that you have more map control because you're able to kill minions faster, so creeps aren't like coming into your tower and doing damage and the enemy is able to pressure you. That's huge. And then the fact that because you can kill the wave faster means you can go farm, and you can farm faster inherently from monster rounds because you can kill the creeps in the jungle faster. And then you can come back like and then for some reason, and I actually want to test this out to make sure that I'm not insane, because I genuinely felt pretty insane when I discovered this. Let's see, explore NYC. Okay. I discovered a bit ago, maybe a month at this point, for some godforsaken reason, if you have monster rounds, you do double the damage. Double the damage to lane guardians. Why? I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I don't. Because here, I'll just shoot it. I'm doing like 5-6 damage, right?
A bit of advice. Don't get caught.
5-6 damage, 10-11. Why do you double your DPS against lane guardians? For an 800, imagine if it said, hey, you get all these like wonderful things. You get bullet resist against NPCs too, which is like, honestly, it could add up. If you're kind of, I mean, that's just a matter of playstyle, not being stupid and standing in front of minions and letting your minions shoot the minions, but it's not bad. Even that's a little bonus. But, like, the fact that this, if this item said do double damage to lane guardians, everybody, like, buy it. Why aren't we buying this? I don't know why buy this. If you're not buying monster rounds in lane every single time with every single character, you're throwing the game. This will make it so much easier. I mean, think about it. You're doing double the damage to a lane guardian. Do you understand what that means? In the same time it would take for you to do 2 separate pushes to be able to kill a lane guardian, you could have monster rounds, 1 800 soul cost item, and kill it in 1. That's absurd. I don't know why this item does this. It doesn't say, like, it against walkers, it does what it should, which is amplify your damage against objectives by 25%. That makes sense. Why is it double on lane guardians? I don't know. I don't know why it's double on lane guardians with monster rounds. I don't know if that's intended or not. I don't think it is, because on every other objective, it's 25%, which makes sense. Sure, it's an NPC objective, 25. That's fine. I'm not complaining about that. And I'm not complaining, really. I'm just letting you know. This is insane. Why you do double damage to lane guardians, I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know if it's just bullet damage or spirit as well, too. I wasn't looking at spirit, so let me... Okay. 9 and 5 versus 9. So okay. It is only bullet damage. Your bullet damage is doubled against lane guardians if you get monster rounds. That's crazy to me. I don't know why they decided to do that. I don't know if they did decide. It seems like a glitch, because if I... Here.
Time to go.
If I sell monster rounds and I shoot the walker, I do 2 and 2. And then I do 2 and 3, right? I mean, it's resistant, so that's kind of...
Careful now,
But
Kier.
yeah, like
I need to
that.
be careful.
Okay.
You'll never see me by any time.
Yeah, I know. No cooldown, Mr. Officer.
I want you.
I see we're looking for something. I see you're a discerning individual with the penchant.
Get away from me. Back off, creep.
Okay, there we go. Great. Okay, so does that drop the resistance on this? Please tell me it does. No, it's still resistant. Can you spawn the minions in? Guys, come on. Lord, like, what the hell, lordy loo. How do I actually get the minions? Can I make the minions spawn in? Spawn camp? Okay, well, I was gonna show how it is 25% on the walkers and not double damage, but in any regard, that's good to know that that's still a thing. So, buy monster rounds, buy monster rounds. And also, if you want to upgrade that into cultist sacrifice, go ahead. It's one of the strongest items in the game. It's so free. I mean, you can, so generally as far as pacing, what I found is you can spend 2.4k, including one like monster round, so really 1.6, and then you buy cultists after that, and it will time up almost perfectly with 8 minutes, like every single time. So you can spend 2.4k including monster rounds, so really you can get monster rounds and, or wait, no, not 2.4k, 3 point, yeah. You can get 4 800s. One of them has to be a monster round. So really you can get monster rounds and then 3 800s. And then if you buy cultists, then right after all of those, you'll time it out perfectly with 8 minutes. Which, if you just do cultists 3 times on a tier 3 troop, it pays for itself. And that only takes, I think it takes 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure. So if your game lasts 23 minutes, you have completely paid for cultists. Completely. And so those buffs are free. Like, they're literally just free buffs just for having them. And of course, usually games don't end in 23 minutes. If anything, they're like 30 to 40. You should be able to get like an extra tier 2 item, if not tier 3, if you're really good about it and lasts long enough, which is huge. And that's guaranteed. Like, it's not even a thing of like, oh, well, hopefully you get those assists and kill. I'm looking at you, trophy collector. No, just kill the tier 3 camp, click on it, use it, done. That's it, guaranteed every single time. So get cultists. It's not perfect on every character, but it's pretty damn good. Okay, I will be back, and we'll get this going. We'll get this Okie dokie, we are back. We are back. Let me make sure we're back. Yep, great. Okay, anyways. I think, honestly, I kind of just, like, talked to myself a little bit. And I think it'd be more than a throw. Not to get cultist sacrifice. I thought about it and I was like, why would I not get this item? Like, are you kidding? I do think maybe kind of go. Where's that mistake button? Yeah. Okay, I think that build is good. The ultimate build, though, I think we've.
Oh, I'm exactly who you think I am.
I thought, yeah, we don't have kinetic dash in this build. I feel like we should, right? Where should we put it? Do we have to? I think we kind of have to, like, replace something is the only thing if we get kinetic dash. We could very well replace enduring speed if we wanted to with kinetic dash and just do that instead. See how that feels. Probably put kinetic dash. Probably there. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. I think I know what's going on. I feel good. I feel spicy.
I'm Totsy of excellent
I
taste.
want that, and then all of these guys.
We all got weaknesses,
All of
but
these
mercy
guys.
ain't one of mine.
If not, actually, maybe just.
And I'll see you beg for my help.
Okay. Okay. How very fun. Love Spirit Marine. Decay. How interesting or fun is Decay? I don't know. It's neat. I think it, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, when was the last time you bought Decay, though? You know what I mean? I think it needs a little bit of help. How powerful is this item? Keelbane, I would probably, in honesty, I would say 2, but I use it a lot, so I'm gonna say 1, because hopefully that skews it in my favor. That one little survey entry of me saying, oh yeah, Keelbane's so weak. So weak. I mean, I barely buy it. I mean, it's definitely not any of my builds. Don't look at my builds. That, yeah. Yeah, no, this is a Healbane household. We use Healbane here. But let's see if we can get Mina. I really, really want to try this ulting build. I am so damn curious on how insane this could get. And, have to keep in mind if we do get her that we need to farm the crap out of Sinner Sacrifices and statues and not really worry about anything else. Like, low-key souls don't even matter. It's just about having this ult as frequently as humanly possible, and then just ganking somebody, and then just using it and seeing if we can kill them. And if not, that's fine. We'll have our ult in like 40 seconds. If we can't kill them, it's fine. We'll have our ult in 40 seconds anyways. We'll just try it again on them or the next. It's whatever. But we'll see here. I'm also curious. I've been really trying to optimize my Drifter and Victor builds as much as humanly possible as well, because I think I've found a really good tempo for them and kind of order and stuff. So that I'm happy about. But I just I need to play it a little bit more to see what's going on, because I think I made those new build redesigns or whatever. And I only got to play one game with them, and I think I lost with both of them, but I did much better. We did lose, But compared to my like previous drifter stats of like 1, 9, and 2, I think I went like 6, 7, 7 or something like that. So like almost neutral, which is crazy. And the Victor one I think is a lot better. I mean, it's kind of like no fault of the builder for Victor, at least because of the fact that it was a tanking build, but to be honest, I think it's a waste and a half not to put like the build didn't have any points into Aura of Suffering until you maxed out your Pain Battery and Jumpstart. And I'm like, put 2 points in it. You literally like double your DPS. Are you freaking kidding me? Anyways, so we got Drifter. We didn't get Mina, so we are not able to try our fun little ulting Mina build just yet. But we've got Drifter, so I'm happy about that because I do want to try a couple of these things and see what's going on. We'll see how Kinetic Dash feels. I'm unsure. I mean, it's another thing. Duration helps because that superior duration will make the actual Kinetic Dash length last longer. So that's kind of poggers. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know, maybe Kinetic Dash is better. I think it's so strong. I mean, 30% fire rate and temporary ammo, especially on the Drifter, 8 ammo is good, man. I mean, that's almost a full magazine. Because that is one thing, like some items in Deadlock don't scale. They don't scale with Spirit, they don't scale with health, they don't scale with nothing. And so I think it's really important to know what those items are and then figure out like, oh crap, okay, wait, like this character, it'd be insanely okay. Like, enjoy the damage. I don't know, man. Yes! Okay, I was about to say, I was like, no way. Thank you, Minion. Thank you, Minion. Wait, if they die to somebody like that, shouldn't they, it's like 10 seconds if they die to a minion, like an NPC? Isn't that a thing? Why is Abrams still bumming around? You respawn in the same, I thought that was in the patch, like, if you died an NPC, you have a 10-second longer respawn time. I thought that was a thing.
Take your
Oh god, I didn't dash jump. That's unfortunate.
gonna die. Oh, you put up a good fight.
This lane is crazy. Why is everybody so brawly?
You'll take this.
It's brutal out there, huh?
This is absurd. What the heck? This is silly. I mean, I'm low as balls now, though, is the problem. I mean, Victor's gonna be able to get a little bit higher there. Well, Abrams is already kind of low because he went in there. You know what?
Pull back. Be right back.
I mean, I gotta heal. I gotta heal. Our wave was kind of pushed up there, so I kind of was like, you know what? I might have the time to go back. Let's see if I can kind of take the fastest route here. Okay.
Closer as the drifter walks amongst them.
I mean, Victor's got ult now, which is huge. He keeps spawning me on the left because I don't know. Because I was there originally with my lane, but the lane's pushed up. I'm just gonna box farm. And Victor has his ult, so I'm not too worried about it.
Bring your enemies low.
Got my ult as well. I mean, we've killed them many more times, but we're about even.
I see Lash.
I'm coming for you.
Hold on, please.
This lane is ceaseless, bro. It's actually ceaseless. And I figured I was like, I might as well ult and cycle stuff if I have it, you know. It's like somewhat opportune. And Victor's kind of low. I was like, I might as well put a little bit of darkness on them. Last 7 seconds, right? Yeah, I think it's over now. Damn. It's kind of brutal. Yeah, can we... What is it? It's F5 to view? Oh, Bebop, yeah, you know, he's like half. I am getting a lot of weapon. I think literally I have had drifter games where I have had less end game damage. I might die for this, honestly. Oh my god, guys, can we stop the pause? Lordy Jesus.